I believe everything in life is about self-discipline. Nothing goes completely. Dangote, I'm sure, has worked off it as such as that word to be where you want to be at the moment. So some days I get tired, some days I get discouraged, but I remember why I started.
Welcome to the Blow Council, where we talk about everything personal development and business development. On this episode, we will dive into the Nigeria Premier segment, where we discuss with Nigerian entrepreneurs, their journey, struggles, and lessons learned on their path to success.
But let's hear from Gerald. I think we've we're kind of like talking about this personal development thing. So I'm curious to know from your own angle. Of course, I know what you do. I've known Gerald for a while, and how have you been able to? Because we sometimes are in the same boat. We face similar challenges.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll talk about how I face both. My challenges are everywhere. But how have you been able to surmount some of the challenges that you faced in being a real estate professional? In terms of the types of things, and I'm not saying like things you've done outwardly, like inwardly, the types of things. I know you play football, so maybe we can go from that angle. But what are the things that you do to help yourself? Maybe it's just a glass of anything.
Well, yeah. Thank you again for letting me be on the show. I wanted to start with, the self-motivation. Speaking of the gym, I mean, Mr. Sadiq spoke about. In fact, he was the one who motivated me to also start working out. Because it's something I used to do, way before now. Then I stopped. I didn't even know why I stopped. But see him, register for the gym. I saw him go 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I started seeing changes in his body and all that. And because he's someone I see like almost all the time. That actually motivated me to I had to start going. And I'm not going there to look bulky or to look sexy for the girls and all of that. It's a personal thing for me. I need to keep fit. I need to look good. I need to be healthy. And all of these are all for myself. And yeah, also one of the reasons why I had to also join, the club in Lekki that plays football every Saturday. All of this is for me to be in shape, for me to be healthy, for me to be fit for whatever thing it is out there that I'm going to face. I mean, it's been a long ride, to where we are. I could remember, growing up, we couldn't get help. And I mean, people to talk to, people to rely on, talk to on our challenges, our concerns, So having to find myself in this profession has helped me a lot, helped me open up, because you get to meet a lot of people. You get to meet, people who are meticulous. You get to meet people who understand you. You get to meet people who are rude. You get to meet people who are accommodating. So all of these things will actually shape you in the way of life that you want to live and how you want to, to be seen and perceived as a person. So yeah, it really has, getting help has actually helped me so far, because I've met people that I've been able to open to. Because you spoke about shyness. Trust me, I'm that kind of person that I don't like talking to people. Really, I don't like talking to people. I feel that I can solve problems by myself, on my own. Like I can get things sorted out.
How important is the parents' actions towards a child? Because I know you said the way we were raised, it's kind of like different from the way people are being raised now. Yes. Well, maybe then, the things they were telling us made us develop better. Maybe now, but do you see differences in how parents can actually? Well, some of us are parents, some of us are not.
Yes.
They say experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you can look inward and you piggyback to your in those earlier years. And you also look at the fact that, okay, like you said, communication is also very key.
Right on.
You need to also communicate with these people. So like me now, my own experiences, so like me growing up, my parents were kind of strict. My dad was
No nonsense, man.
Yeah, no nonsense, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's the way it was.
Man, mine, like the environment. The environment was just.
I found out. The things he was telling me those times, were good things.
Absolutely.
But I felt the way,
Like,
he wasn't really trying to he's trying to tell you, it's like this,
the way the message were passed.
This is just the way, the hard way and the only way.
Yeah.
We growing up, we just wanted. It's not saying, Iron Fist is also good because that's the way we were brought up. But we also needed that leeway too. Every time you want me to read and read myself, so
I have your siesta.
there are times I also want to, I have found out that
With FIFA.
if I know that, but our parents just want us to just read, which was a good thing.
Not to be a doctor.
But there's some kids I didn't even want to read. So, it's not that they just probably those kids have some other things that they are good at.
Interesting.
There are other things that they're actually good at.
I
Maybe
agree
not
with
100% reading.
I agree with you.
But maybe if you took time to understand what this child is actually good at, you find out that the child can also read and also do other things. Though I know there's also another challenge, which is the Nigerian factor. Nigerian factor is, I don't think our society is also robust enough. Though now it's better now because you see a lot of people making waves outside of the normal traditional way of earning a living. The traditional way of earning a living is you go to school, you go to secondary school, you go to university, you get your degree, you go to corporate world, and you
start making money, yeah.
But now you find that there are a lot of informal sector that people actually make, even in your sector, which is formal and informal.
Informal, yeah.
You find that the blue collar jobs are actually making massive money. So you don't need to, that doesn't have to be the bankers of the world, It's a good thing if you want to be a banker, it's fine. But me, I don't have that mentality anymore because I feel, the world is becoming, I think it's becoming soft enough. It's different.
Yeah.
And I feel if you allow kids to also, I know kids will be kids, you can't give them the free will and the leeway. You also need to guide them.
Of course.
But their guidance and also, just ensure that, just let them be free.
Absolutely.
Let them be free and find that the love.
I think I want to add something to what he said. About this whole parenting. I can remember back then growing up. I probably might, maybe by now I'm a professional footballer or something. Because I know I liked playing football. When I was small. But I know my dad. So my dad, I know my dad, I know my mom at some point, tried her best, but in a family now, the man has a say. So my dad never wanted to hear anything about that. In fact, I remember one evening he called me and he sat me down and said, "See, let me tell you something, boy. If you go out there and play football and get injured, you're going to treat yourself. I'm not going to spend the time." So growing up, when we started following football, watching, Premiership and all of that, he never, because I can remember then some games were played very late at night, so imagine you going out to watch football and then coming back home, the gate is locked. So you have to find a way to call your mom, to come open the gates for you and all that. So I feel those kind of street parenting, kind of affected growing up, So, but yeah, we're happy that everything kind of changed when we grew up, have to, teach a lot of things. Have to enlighten ourselves on how to live, understand better, how to get better, in order to improve on ourselves. And of course, even their last visit, to the house, so they now understand better. Yeah, they now really understand. They now really understand better. And they'll be, it's something that we all talk about and we all laugh. And so, these are like memories right now, so it has also had helped me, it has shaped me on when I start having my own kids, on how I'm going to train them, on how I'm going to, because one, as a parent, you need to know when to parent, when to teach, when to be their friends, when to guide them. I think these are stages of a child. So yeah, really makes sense now, because we do understand better.